Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4, which is going to be released on August the 10th. You can watch the Unpacked event at 9 a.m. at Samsung.com. This is the Eastern Standard Time. So we have had some massive leaks in relation to the Z Fold 4, and now we basically know everything about this phone, and in this video that's exactly what we're going to talk about. We are going to be talking about all the nooks and crannies of this phone, so let's dive in. Now, first thing I want to quickly mention is we have a highly reliable leak from a reliable leaker who has told us that we are in fact getting a really big performance boost in the Z Fold 4 over the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. I'm sure you guys heard the Z Fold 4 is going to be running the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor as opposed to the 8 Gen 1 processor on the S22 Ultra, which is still a fast processor, but here's what we have as far as the latest specs are concerned. So based on this leak, we are told that the CPU is going to be 15% faster. GPU is going to be a whopping 59% faster, and the NPU, which is the neural processing unit, is going to be 68% faster. So those are some big numbers, and that's not everything. There is something else that's going on that's going to make this phone, as far as performance is concerned, probably the fastest phone in the world. And before I dive into the details, as usual, the link to reserve your Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 is going to be down below. Reserving the Fold 4 is going to get you $100 Samsung credit for the day of the pre-order. If you reserve additional products, you can get up to $200 in Samsung credit. Reservation is free. There is no obligation to buy, so it's a no-brainer. If you have not done so, just click that link, just reserve the phone, and if you buy, you win. If you don't buy, you just move on. Anyway, let's continue. There is something else that's going on that's going to make this phone, as far as performance is concerned, probably the fastest phone in the world, because it's also going to be using UFS 4.0 storage, which is the fastest storage you can get on a phone right now. This storage system just went into mass production almost a month ago to coincide with the release of the Z Fold 4. And of course, the manufacturer of this storage is Samsung themselves. Now, on the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, again, we have UFS 3.1 storage, which is still a lightning fast storage, but the 4.0 is going to be even faster. So with the CPU upgrades, the GPU improvements, and the storage update, the Fold 4 definitively is a faster smartphone than the S22 Ultra. So that's at least one thing to look forward to when it comes to comparing it to the S22 Ultra. The next thing I want to quickly talk about is going to be the battery capacity. Battery capacity is unchanged, is 4,400 milliamp hours. On the Z Fold 4, we have 25-watt charging. The charging speed has been updated. So now you can charge your Z Fold 4 from 0 to 50% in 30 minutes. On the Z Fold 3, for example, in 30 minutes, you only got about 30% of battery life. Now you're going to get 50% of battery life. So that's good that you can charge it faster. But it's not that great that the battery capacity remains the same. But hopefully some software tweaks are going to make it last a little bit longer. Even though the Z Fold 3 battery life is not that bad, at least when I was using mine. And of course, both of the screens are going to have 120 Hz refresh rate, which is fantastic. In and out, we're going to get that smooth scrolling experience. And just like the S22 Ultra, the build quality of the Fold 4, the outer display and the rear glass is going to be the latest Gorilla Glass Victus Plus. On the inside, of course, we're not going to have any Gorilla Glass because it is a foldable display. It is Samsung's own ultra thin glass, but this time the crease is going to be slightly reduced, but it's not going to be invisible. You're still going to see that crease. And one more leak we have from the same leaker, Ahmed, the number of pixels on the camera, the under display camera on the inner display, have been increased. So now it is even less visible when you're using your Fold to be immersively watching a movie or whatever. it's going to be less visible. Not sure if the quality of the camera has been improved or not, but we do know that camera itself is going to be hidden much better. And then finally, the weight has been reduced from 271 grams, which was the Fold 3, to 263 grams, which is the Fold 4. So the Fold 4, even though it's going to be a better phone, is also going to be slightly lighter. And finally, just to confirm, the S Pen is going to be external. It's not going to be in the body. That is 100%. So if you want a phone with an S Pen built into it, that is going to be the S22 series or the Note series that we have available on the market. With the Fold 4, you can still use the S Pen, but you just have to buy it separately and keep it separately and take it with you to go. And finally, as far as the pricing is concerned, the prices are approximately the same this year for the Fold devices, at least in the United States. Nothing dramatic is going to happen. It's not going to jump up to $3,000. Probably is not going to even see $2,000. It's going to stay within the ballpark of $1,800 for the Fold 4. And that's basically all the new information that we have. This is great information. I mean, basically, we know everything about this phone before it is even released by Samsung. So if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below. Let me know. For now, guys, have a fantastic day, all right?